Hey, Lynchburg, Roanoke, and everyone in between. I can't believe how many times every day there's posts um, for people asking about jobs. And it's concerning to me. My kids are the age of a lot of people that are making these requests. So this is going to be a longer video, maybe close to 5 minutes. You have to watch it, and you have to watch the whole thing. I've interviewed many hundreds of people, more than 1,000 likely. And so I've taken a lot of data points there, and I want to share it with you now. So this is dedicated to two types of people. Those who are not really looking for a job, they're doing it because a spouse or the courts are asking them to. And then there's people who really want to work, but they don't know how to do it. So I'm going to give you some pointers here. I'm not trying to be nice at all. This is informative. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, but I'm going to give you the right message, I promise. And I hope that some of you run with it. This is also, as many of you know, I own Aquamax Pressure Wash and Auto Spa. I've been in the car wash industry for 30 years, pressure washing for 15 years. So this is not at all a publicity stunt for my company. It's because I care, and you guys are getting bad information, mostly because it's on Facebook. But you can get bad information about where to find a job anywhere. A lot of the resources that you think are available, they're not. So I'm going to do my best to go in order. And so I'm just going to do that. There's a couple things. So I see moms and wives often posting for the husband or the boyfriend to say, my husband desperately needs a job. Ladies, it's appreciated, but if the guy wants a job, he should get a Facebook account and do that on his own. Employers frown on those type of referrals. So that's kind of just an opening. So don't post for a friend or a parent or family member. And that leads to the next thing that's driving me crazy. People, stop replying to the purple pig, the yellow dinosaur, 4692.com. This is crazy. The only people that should have an anonymous tag on Facebook are people who are worried about danger. And if you're worried about danger, don't go on Facebook looking for help. So I know there are certain times that's something you should do. It's appropriate to be anonymous, but not everybody. It's incredible how many people are trying to get a job and ask for a referral when you're a yellow grapefruit. What are you doing? Get that crap out of here. And people don't reply. Do not reply to them. You're not helping them by writing, call CVS, check out McDonald's, they're hiring. You fall to the bottom of the rack. People aren't really paying attention. Listen, everybody knows that McDonald's is hiring today, tomorrow, next week, last week. Stop it. You're killing our kids. Do not respond to that. Make them work for it a little. I've owned restaurants, car washes, power washing. I've owned businesses. Things have changed. When I opened my first business, I was 19. They didn't even have the internet. It was just coming out. So we used to shake hands with people, and they would come in and they would sell me on why I should hire them. I've always paid above the average because of what I demand from people that I hire. So I've made some notes here, and again, I'm sorry if it's a little bit out of order. I'm very passionate about this, and I'm sure you can feel that. So something else that's significant. Most of what we see is asking for an hourly rate. Hey, I'd like a job, but not really. What I'm looking for is 17 an hour. I can't take any less. Get a ton of that. 15 an hour, 17. That's crazy. You're going to be searching for $17 an hour for the rest of your life. Okay? So stop shopping by hourly pay because it'll never be enough. Okay? Fast food, you're going to get stuck in that job. Okay? If you're 16 and you want to do it till you're 18, or it's a manager job at McDonald's and you're getting 65, 70K, work on that if you love McDonald's. But again, I know you've been told this, and I'm going to say it again. If you love what you do, the money will come because it will show for your love of that job or industry, whether it's fast food or whatever it is. By the way, people working in fast food, it's going to fade out. I know it sounds funny, but the robots will be serving me a burger very soon. Once you get into that type of role for hourly pay, you're stuck, and you better have a plan to get out of it. So a couple of things that you should do instead of what you shouldn't. Go directly to the company site of a company that you want to work for. And if it's McDonald's, then you could probably just go to McDonald's. What am I saying? Maybe you're a carpenter. Maybe you have some skills with tools. Good. Go in Harbor Freight, Lowe's, whatever, and go see the manager and get a proper or an online application. Don't ask 6,000 people on Facebook because you're a pink grapefruit that you'd like to work at Lowe's. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying be tactical. Again, if you do that, getting promoted and the money that comes with that will come naturally. Also, most of the people I'm speaking to right now are going to be between 16 and 30 because you're the ones that need to hear it. You guys are crazy with social skills. It is maddening how good 16 to 30 is on their social skills. Guys, if you were asking a girl on a date, you would find a way to get that date somehow. Put that same energy, okay, and that social skills that you've got online, your connections online directly to someone that you know. Maybe you have a friend that works for Verizon Wireless and can give you a manager's name. You got to follow up on that, okay? You've got to. And here's the big one, okay? I've been on LinkedIn since they opened, probably 15, 16 years ago. I have 6,000 contacts. Here's something I want you to remember. 85% of the people on LinkedIn that got the job that they wanted got it through LinkedIn connections. 85%. And in my category, many of them are six-figure positions. Now, I didn't finish college, so the bull about people saying I didn't go to college, those type of things, if you believe that, then fine. Live in failure, okay? You can't believe that for a minute. By the way, college doesn't mean what it used to. Unless you want to be a doctor. If you want to be a doctor, that's very specific. A dentist, that's very specific. You want to study, how water moves through a plant, get your engineering degree, okay? So those are very specific. But if you don't know what you want to do, and then you put on this debt, $50,000, $60,000 or more, to say, I'm not really sure what I want to do right now, while you're living in your parents' basement, stop it. That is crazy, okay? Connect to LinkedIn and Indeed. Some people say, well, I tried Indeed. If you have a crappy resume and effort on Indeed, you're right. No one will call you back. And they don't, because a lot of the companies have a 19-year-old girl, no offense if you're a 19-year-old girl, answering the phone who controls you. So your relationship with the company is dependent on someone who's making $17 an hour answering the phones, who hates her job or his job there. You got to figure out how to go around them too. Go to the website. Go to the contact section. It says, leave us an email. Go to the email and say, whomever's reading this, please send this to Bill, the site manager. I'm interested in having a sales job with your company. Be specific, be tactical, and go after a decision maker, and stop asking people in pink grapefruits on Facebook to give you a reference. And if none of this makes sense to you, it's probably because it's a fake account. And if you have a fake account on Facebook, you're killing the experience for the rest of us. Not only my company, but friends that I have that own companies in this region. Don't waste our time. And you want to be like that professional, okay? You want to be like them. So what I mean by that is you need to act the way for the job that you want, okay? So if you're going to be a health trainer, but you haven't been to the gym in 2 years, there's probably a disconnect there about your ability to be a trainer. That doesn't mean you can't start going to the gym and asking about a possible position as a trainer. It means be tactical about it. So I hope you watch this video for the whole time. Okay, I know it's 8 or 9 minutes, and I hope that you will forward this to someone who's looking for a job opportunity. Okay, don't chase the money. The money will come to you when you're a happy, productive employee. Watch the whole video. Send it to people that you love and care. Typically 16 to 30-year-olds need to hear this. And I'm going to leave you with the hardest part. I recently opened a car wash in Philadelphia. It's one of the most dangerous places in the United States, near Kensington in Philadelphia, for you that know about that place. And I had a job posted for $15 an hour. Entry level, we'll train you, only a few benefits. I got 600 resumes and Indeed applications. 600 for a $15 an hour job. Watch this. Here it comes. Okay? Here comes the hard part. You're 20 years old. You've got 2 kids. You've got a third one on the way. Husband's looking for a job, hoping to get into Home Depot at 17 an hour. You want to stay home with your kids, but you can't because 17 an hour doesn't take care of a home with 5 people in it. So now you have to go to work, which means grandma has to watch your kids after she raised you, right? You want daycare? You can't afford daycare when you're making 15 an hour and your boyfriend or hubby is doing 17. You guys are stuck. You'll never, ever, ever get out of that. Someone needs to be making a plan. And by the way, while you're putting your plan together on how you're going to pay your rent and things like that, don't get pregnant again. Come on, work with what you've got. I am telling you the painful truth. You will be stuck, and in 5 years from now, you'll watch this video again, and then you'll realize that you're screwed. You've got to have a plan. Do not get stuck. Do not get stuck. It's so hard. When you're 18, 19, 20, 21, okay, I get it. You're still trying to find yourself. But if you're 30 and you're watching this and it's painful, good. I care, people. That's why I made this video. I'm so frustrated by what I see online. I had this wisdom here and I wanted to share it with you. I love Lynchburg. I love Roanoke. And I wish all the best for you guys. Thanks so much for listening, and send this to someone that you care about who needs a job.